So, good morning. My name is Sadat, and this presentation will provide a technical analysis of a critical architectural challenge when I was developing my website, which is ensuring state consistency between decoupled services and a reactive UI components. Using Vue.js application that I developed, we will first observe a state desynchronization bug. We will then perform a root cause analysis grounded in Vue called reactivity mechanics. Following that, I will implement an architectural solution live explaining the design patterns and principle involved. Finally, we will analyze the security implications of the application client-side session management. Okay, so let's look at the website. So I have the login right here. I will log in using my existing. No, let me just register a brand new one. I forgot all the password right. abcd@gmail.com. abcd. Register. Please work. What? Let me check the code again. Everything is working. This doesn't seem to have any wrong whatsoever. Why is it not working? abcd@gmail.com. abcd123. Register. Okay, register successfully. So as you can see, I have been successfully logged in. Let's check to the product page. You see the detail. The thing is, the navigation bar seems to tell me that I have logged in, and truthfully I have logged in, but it's not reactive here. It's not saying that I am being logged in here. Why is that? So let me check to the code. Okay. Here is the code of the. Let's first go to the what's that? The off service. Here it is. This is where I handle most the login, logout, and the authentication of the user. So the op state here is plain JavaScript object. It exists outside of Vue reactive context. So in JavaScript, data assignment is imperative. When a component reads from this object, it receives a static value at single point in time. Next, let's analyze the file that's causing the problem, which is the product detail view. This is the current code. Let me just put off all of this. Okay. So let's look at the computed part. Okay. So we have the components. The retrieve, here it is, the part that do the login, logout, and authenticate in general. It is retrieve the authentication state upon its creation. This operation is a one-time data fetch. It does not establish a persistent reactive binding to the source, which is the off-state object. The core of Vue reactivity is its use of ES6 proxies. When an object declared in a component's data function, Vue wrapped it in a proxy. This proxy intercepts all property access, which is get, and mutation, which is set. The get trap allows Vue to build a dependency graph, tracking which parts of the template depends on which data. The set trap allows Vue to notify these dependencies when a view changes, triggering a re-render. Our off-state was never proxies by Vue, so its mutation could not be triggered by this reactive cascade. The component was in fact blind to any subsequent changes. So to solve this, we will implement the public subscribe pattern. This will allow our non-reactive service to communicate effectively with our reactive components. I will now implement this solution. First, let's delete the is authenticated and the current. Let's delete all of this, okay? This is not working. We're going to replace it with something better, okay? Now let's go to the data. The data function. So we're going to add some So I'm defining the is authenticated directly on the component's data object. The reasons we do this is that of is that what it is? Oh no, what is that? Of is authenticated. Is authenticated. Okay. We need a comma here. Okay. I'm defining is authenticated directly on the component's data object, and the reasons we do this here is that the property declared inside data is automatically processed by Vue's runtime and converted into a reactive dependency. The component's now officially watching this value. Now let's do the next two lines. Okay, the current user. So I'm adding a current user and admin. I'm gonna put admin next. Okay. Current user. Okay. Need a call here, and next we gonna need. Why is it Next we gonna add is admin of is admin. Now we need a comma here. So we now have a local and reactive mirror of the global state fully managed by Vue. Our component now has the correct reactive data, but it doesn't know when to update. Our next step is to make it listen for changes. The correct place to initialize a listener is the mounted lifecycle hook. Now let's go to the mounted part. Here is it. Currently, I have to add a new line to this. Okay. I'm gonna add the what's that? This on off change. If I'm not wrong, this dot update of state, is it? I think it is. So I think this line establishes the subscription. We are using the on off change method from our authentication service to register a listener. We're telling it that whenever an off change event is broadcast, I want that thing to execute a method on this component, which is the update of state. And now we are going to go back to let me check what else should I do. I think I need to add a new method. Yeah, I need to add a new method. Oh yeah, let's go to the methods part. Oh yeah, methods, not computed method. Here it is. I'm gonna add a new method, which is the update of state. I'm just gonna name it that. The name is the same one that I put in mounted. We have this dot is authenticated. Here it is, equal to new state is authenticated. We need it. This current user equal to new state dot user. Okay. This is admin. No, is admin. Here it is. New state. We're gonna have a condition area. Grow admin. Let's do a note of this one. Admin, what is it? It is admin. So automatically everybody's admin. So basically this is the call solution. I need a comma here too. Okay. So this is the call solution. When I type this is authenticated, I am invoking the special setter of the Vue's proxy created for our data property. This mutation is what signal to Vue's reactivity system that it needs to update the parts of the template that depends on its authenticated. And the next two line is that we do the same for this local properties, which is ensuring that our entire component state is synchronized with the global state whenever a change occurs. And with that, I think the implementation is complete and the bug is fixed. Let's see. Whoa, it's not working. It doesn't seem to be working. Why is that? Why is that the case? Why is that the case? Update of new states. I think it's correct. This unstake, this unstake, okay. It seems to why is it not working? Why is it? Let's try this. Then go to product, detail. The detail part, it's not working. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to add to tell what off is. I think so. Off equal. I need to add another one to declare what off is. Off is use of equal. Okay, I think so. It should have worked. Is it? Yes, it's working. Yes. Oh my god, it worked. Okay. As you can see, we are logged in. We can comment here. Awesome product. Awesome. 5-star and post. Now comment posted successfully. And I think that's basically it. I also have implement a database on a data atlas. Let's check. Okay, I think that's basically it. Thank you for. What should I talk next? Okay, basically that's it. Okay, thank you.